there's just a few things that are just true, right? We live in a world of thought, and thought has certain characteristics. It's transient. It comes and it goes. It can take any shape, any form. It's infinitely malleable. We have consciousness, which allows us to experience thought via the senses. Like without a movie screen, you can project off into space, you'll never see anything. It's not that there's nothing there, but you'll never see it. You won't be affected by it. There are radio waves passing through us right now. There always have been. They have no impact on us unless we have a radio. If we have a radio, like consciousness, we can receive the signals. Thought without consciousness is like radio waves without a radio. Yeah, it exists, but so what? Well, so if I know it's a movie, if I know it's a dream, it gives me a different perspective. Different things will come to mind about what to do. I will probably feel a lot more free to play and experiment and explore if I know that it's temporary and transient and it comes and it goes. I won't be so scared of walking into a horror movie if I really get that it's a movie and it has a beginning and a middle and an end. That it's created. And there's a bright line around this life force that animates us, this animating force, this creative intelligence behind the scenes. I don't know if you ever saw the old Bugs Bunny cartoons where, the one I remember is Daffy Duck gets into a fight with the artist and like they start wrestling for the paintbrush, right? Well, it's like whatever holds that paintbrush, right? That's part of the game. And it animates the whole thing. It brings it to life. And it animates us. And it animates the same thing that animates me, animates you. And that's why, brother, we are all the same, right? And we're all doing our best, given the movie we're in. But it's not even given the movie we're in, it's given how much we're awake to the fact that we're in a movie, right? Because if I'm in a horror film but I'm awake to it, I'm probably going to do better than you if you're in a romantic comedy but you think it's real. And that's what we've got. That's what we've all got. That's the universal principles. And we will not always be aware of them. That seems to be part of the game. Is it such a good trick? It's such a good movie that we can get lost in it, right? When people first get it, actors especially, the first time you go on a film set, it ruins movies for a little while. Because you're so conscious that, you know, while that sexy couple are having sexy sex, there's 40 people over here going, you know, smoking, eating sandwiches, getting the shot, right? And so, like, you know, I do remember at first, kind of, it killed movies for me for a little while, thinking about who was just off camera, you know, picking their nose. But movies are so magical that I forgot, and I could enjoy them again. Well, thought and consciousness are so amazing that even though I know how it's made, I can get totally lost in it, which means I can enjoy it. Because if I couldn't get lost in it, I wouldn't enjoy it. And so maybe that's why. Maybe that's why we forget, because it's more fun that way. So there's this interesting paradox that we're more free to the extent that we know what it's made of, our reality. But we have to be able to forget what it's made of to really enjoy it, to really experience it fully. And I don't know, like that's way beyond my ken. But to the extent that I see that in you. And to the extent that I see that in you, I can help you with whatever. Even if it's just waking up to the wonder of the world that you live in that you don't know you live in. Right? One of the Sid things that I love, and I don't remember the exact quote, but he said, if you want to help people, you can help them, and it'll help. But if you want to change people's lives, wake them up to a new world, show them a new world, and get out of the way. Right? And so as coaches, look, you can help your clients. Go for it. But if you can show them a new world, if you can show them how it's being created, so that they can both enjoy it and be absorbed fully in it and see how it's made and know how it's made and know that it's temporary and know that it comes and it goes, so you may as well enjoy it while it's here, that's going to change their life. That's the potential of this. That's why this is transformative coaching and not just life coaching. That's what's on offer. I think it's a cool gig. I got to be honest. I would take the job.